Hey everybody, Justin from FrugalSnobs.com. What is up, YouTube? Happy Cinco de Mayo 2019. I brought Christina with me. Say hello.
Hola!
Hola. So we thought we would go ahead and wrap up a series of banknotes we've been meaning to wrap up for quite some time. Christina, you went on a mission to find these banknotes, and basically what you're seeing, folks, is the 100 peso note from an early series of banknotes, the first banknote series printed by United Bank of Mexico. We have reviewed the 1, the 5, the 10, the 20, and the 50 peso banknotes in this series, so check them out, folks. Again, this is the 100 peso note. You will see these notes, as I've mentioned in the other videos, are roughly the same proportionate size to a US dollar. You do also see design influences from the United States dollar as well. We have a featured personality on the front of the note, but before we get to that, Christina, you said this note is sepia.
Yes, which is a brown scale.
And what else do you see in terms of color tones on the front side of the note?
They have basically a nice blend of pinks, blues, greens, and a slight purple tone with this.
And Miguel Hidalgo featured as the featured personality, yes?
Yes.
Who is also buried near the Angel de Independencia
Yes.
in Mexico City, and also a Mexican patriot and revolutionary.
Yes.
Is that fair? Excellent, excellent, excellent.
They were thinking that he was actually executed for treason.
I see. Interesting. And again, folks, I lived in Puebla, Mexico for quite some time, and of course, the struggle for Mexican independence kind of culminates at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. So, interesting little, how to put it, crossover between my own personal life and the review of these banknotes. In terms of the front side of the note, I believe this note was also printed by the American Banknote Company.
Correct.
Again, outside entity to, of course, the Bank of Mexico. As often the case, folks, banknotes were printed outside of the country of issue, and orders for banknotes were made by the central banks. This is no different. The other banknotes we've reviewed in this series, I believe, were also printed by the American Banknote Company out of New York State, I believe, but I'd have to confirm the location. But I believe it is New York State.
Yes.
Anything else on the front side of the note?
No, nothing that really stands out.
Okay, back side of the note. We have basically, I would presume, to be the Mexican seal or the national seal of Mexico.
Yes, right in the center.
Yep, also appears on the Mexican flag as well. And of course, seals, etc. on this particular side of the note. Are you seeing, again, darker tones, or what kind of tones are we seeing on the side of the note?
The bulk of the back is a light olive green.
Gotcha.
And then the seals are like a plum purple. To give it a nice description.
Interesting. So they had very colorful banknotes.
Yes.
And again, anti-counterfeit measures as well. These colors are pretty hard to mix.
Yes.
Most likely.
You'd have to let one ink dry before you would apply the other ink.
Yep. So that you get the tone that you want in the ink, so it also doesn't blend or smear.
Exactly.
So, all right, folks, you want to go and wrap this up?
Yes.
All right, this is the 100 peso banknote from the Bank of Mexico. Check out the other banknotes in the series. The 1, the 5, the 10, the 20, and the 50 are also available. We're going to be moving on next to the next bill in the series, which I believe is a 500 peso note.
Correct.
So we're moving on to that banknote next in the series. Check out the other banknotes in the series as well, along with all the other videos here on the channel. Subscribe while you're here. It helps us out. If you like what you see, what you hear, check out the Frugal Snobs podcast. Everything you need to know, including a list of networks where you can catch the podcast. It's available at frugalsnobs.com. Until we speak again, folks, be well, never pay retail. Take care of yourself and each other.